channel. If you're new around here, my name is Alicia and it is week 9 of the Bake Off, which is patisserie week. I can't believe we're near the final already. So patisserie week, let's just get it out of the way. I'm dreading this one as well because it's patisserie. I really struggled picking one this week to bake. I didn't want to do the Horn of Plenty, wink wink. What was the showstopper? Oh, it was like the 3 different cakes but 9 of them on a plaque thing. It was a lot of individual cakes, which too much hard work for me if I'm honest. So I am doing the bar bars. They're usually rum bar bars, but I don't drink alcohol, so I am doing an orange and cinnamon flavour. I'm going to do the sponge with some cinnamon in, and then the syrup is going to be orange syrup. And I am following Paul Hollywood's recipe this week, so I can't go wrong, surely. And the baker's had 2 hours 45 minutes. I'm going to put that on the timer. And let's get baking. Now, this doesn't say how many it makes. It says serves 4, but it seems a lot of dough for 4, so we'll see. They had to make 12, but we'll see what we get. Okay, so place the flour in a large bowl, place the yeast on one side and the salt on the other, and I'm also going to add cinnamon in at this stage as well. I'm learning from my mistakes because on the Bake Off it looked like a really wet dough, and what was the last thing I made? Donuts. That was not as wet as this one, and it was hard work, so I'm cheating and using a stand mixer. Add the sugar. How much sugar do I need? 50 grams. And stir everything together until it is evenly mixed. Now we need to mix together the milk and eggs. Oh, it's meant to be medium eggs, I've only got large. Oh well. Then add 3/4 of the combined eggs and milk to the flour and stir to combine. Mix in the rest of the liquid. Why can't you do it all in one go then? I don't understand some of these recipes. And then I think it's kneading time. Yes, for 10 minutes. This is so much easier. I've got my cuppa in one hand, I've not got dead arms, and it's mixing away. Why didn't I think of this before? Okay, that's had 10 minutes. So now I need to add in the butter. And then we mix that for another 6 minutes. Right, that's had 6 minutes. So I'm just going to scrape all the dough off the hook. I'm going to cover it with cling film. I can find the end. Where are you? And then it says to leave to cool for at least 1 hour. It just says leave out, but it's winter and it's cold. So I think I'm going to put it in the oven like the others. I've just set it at a really low temperature, let it heat up for a few minutes, and I've turned it off now. So I will see you in an hour's time. Okay, this has had an hour. I'd say that's almost doubled for you. What is next? Freezing today. I've got my heating on. I'm so cold. Anyway, grease and sugar the flour. No, grease and sugar the 4 rum bar tins. I'm not using rum bar tins. I'm just using a cake tin. I don't know how many it's going to get me though. We'll grease most of them and we'll see. Lightly dust them with sugar. And then turn the dough out of the bowl and knock it back by kneading it a few times. I'm not turning it out, I'm just going to knock it back with the spatula. Place the dough into a piping bag with a large plain nozzle. Pipe the dough into the 4 moulds. Again, I'm not piping it. I just think some of these recipes make it hard work, and I know you should pipe it if you're doing the actual bar tins because they've got a hole in the middle, so it's easier to pie. But I just think with this, it's going to be so much easier to spoon in, and it might not be 100% accurate, but oh well. So that's good. What is next? Preheat the oven to 180. Allow to proof for a second time until the dough has expanded almost to the top. Be careful not to overproof at this stage or you'll get a muffin top around the edges. Doesn't say how long I need to proof for though. How long have I got left? An hour and 11. And it takes 20 to 25 minutes to bake. It's going to need 10 minutes to cool, so it's 35 minutes. About 5 minutes to soak, 40 minutes. So I reckon we can give them about 20 minutes proving. We'll see. I don't know if I'm meant to put cling film on them. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that, shall we? So I'll see you again in 20 minutes time. Okay, these are about just over 20 minutes. They've not doubled in volume, but they've definitely got bigger. And it says you have to be careful about overproving them, so I'm just going to leave them as they are. And they need to bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Let's do 20, and then I think we need to make the syrup. So, yes. As I said before, I'm going to do an orange syrup rather than rum. So I need 250 grams of sugar, 200 ml of water. My jug's over there, so I'm improvising. Pretty much bang on. And then I need to add my orange in. So I'm going to squeeze the orange for the juice. Grab a peeler and peel some strips off. I'm going to cut the orange into segments. Then I'm going to put this on a medium heat to bring it up to a low simmer so all of the orange can infuse with the water. Oh, they're rising! Yay! I'm actually really excited to taste these. I hope they turn out alright. So the orange syrup is boiling. These have 8 minutes left, so I'm going to start making the Chantilly cream, which is basically a vanilla cream. So how much do I need of everything? 250 ml of double cream. Add 100 grams of icing sugar. And you can use vanilla pods and scrape out the seeds, or you can use vanilla bean paste. So that is what I am going to do. Add a little bit in there. Then give it all a whisk. You just want to whisk it until it is piping consistency, which I think that is. So that can set to the side. Got 6 minutes left on them. Oh, they're looking quite dark. Ooh, how do I know when they're done? Do I stick a knife in them? They look delicious. Oh, they smell just like cinnamon. I know the Mentos has got cinnamon in, but I just love the smell of cinnamon. It just reminds me of Christmas so much. So I'm going to let these cool in their tins for a little bit. Then I'm going to turn them onto a cooling rack and then leave them to cool for about 10 minutes before soaking them in the syrup. Okay, so I've got my syrup and I'm just going to dunk a couple of these in. Turn them over. I do think now I've taken them out they're a little bit small, but I think they're going to taste really, really nice. So I'm just going to leave them in here and keep turning them around for a couple of minutes. They are very delicate when you take them out. they've soaked up pretty much all the syrup, so that's really good because it just means that they're packed full of flavour. I'm just going to spoon the rest of it on some of the last ones because the other ones were greedy and took most of the syrup. So I'm going to leave them to cool, and whilst they do, I am going to slice this orange for decoration. Might as well squeeze a bit of orange on, haven't I? Get as much flavour as I can. We've got 12 minutes left, so I'm going to bake it at the last point I can. Bake it? I'm going to decorate it at the last point I can, just so they've got plenty of time to cool down. These feel like they're getting pretty cool anyway, so that's good. Right, we have 7 minutes, so I'm going to start piping. They are slightly warm, which is a bit risky, but I don't want to go over time. And put a slice of orange on each one. And we are finished with 6 minutes to spare. Oh, so it only took me a minute. I thought it'd take me at least a few. Oh, I can't wait to eat one of these. Time to try one. I'm gonna cut one in half, I think. Is that the best way to eat these? I mean, I don't know what they're meant to look like inside or taste like, so I've not really got much comparison. Oh, they're an odd texture. It is like bready cake. They're so soft. They're really nice. You get the cinnamon first, you get a hint of orange and a lot of the vanilla. I probably should have put more orange in. I think the cinnamon is the right balance, but I should have put more orange in the syrup. But anyway, I'm really pleased with them. They're so soft and fluffy. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, bye!